You're not lazy. You're not stupid. You're not broken. You are just stuck. You scroll for hours. You promise yourself just one more reel, then you'll get up. But you don't. You can't. You've got big dreams, a better life, maybe a creative passion burning in the back of your mind, but your body feels like it's drowning in mud. And every time you try to escape, it pulls you even deeper. This isn't laziness. It's something much darker. Something modern life doesn't want you to see. Each morning you wake up, you check your phone. Before you even get out of bed, your brain is bombarded with 200 different lives better than yours. Someone just bought their dream car. Someone else is on a beach in Bali. And you're still lying there, scrolling. This cycle you're trapped in is not by accident. You're living in a dopamine-saturated hell, where everything is designed to give you a cheap high, likes, swipes, endless content, while slowly draining your will to do anything real. And the more you consume, the worse it gets. You compare, you judge, you fantasize, but you don't move. Eventually, even thinking about your goals makes you feel exhausted. The gap between who you are and who you want to be feels like a chasm you'll never cross. Here's the truth. What you're experiencing is a psychological trap called the high-functioning freeze response. It's when your brain knows you have responsibilities, passions, or goals, but your nervous system is stuck in survival mode. You're not running, you're not fighting, you're just frozen. And that freeze is fed by a cocktail of dopamine burnout, perfectionism, subconscious fear of failure, and emotional fatigue you never gave yourself time to process. Imagine a stick figure standing in a burning room holding a bucket of water, but they're too overwhelmed to even lift their arm. That's you. You have the tools, you just can't move. Every day, your brain is in a war it never trained for. A war between your dreams and your distractions. A war between your potential and your pain. But the most dangerous part? You've started to believe that your inability to act means something is wrong with you.
If I really cared, I'd be working on my goals. Maybe I'm just not built for success.
I always mess things up anyway. Lies. Your brain isn't broken. It's burnt out, overstimulated, and terrified of failing again. So instead of trying and risking pain, it chooses safety. It chooses stillness. It chooses fantasy over reality. The real reason you can't start that project, or stick to that plan, or build that dream isn't because you're undisciplined. It's because your identity is tangled in fantasy. You've built this perfect version of yourself in your mind, confident, productive, always focused. But every time you try to act, reality doesn't match. So you retreat, back to scrolling, back to fantasizing, back to the comfort of someday. And every day you don't start, the week gets heavier, the shame gets louder, and your confidence slowly dies in the corner. Until you reach that dark place where you still want more, but you no longer believe you're capable of it. So how do you escape this invisible prison? You don't need a miracle. You need a reset, a return to the basics. You don't break out of this mental trap by forcing yourself to be productive. You break out by giving your mind silence. Not more willpower, not another productivity hack, but space to reset. So your brain isn't lazy. It's overstimulated, overloaded, and drowning in noise. And that's why the most powerful thing you can do right now is monk mode. But not the Instagram version with cold showers and 4 a.m. wake-ups. I'm talking about real monk mode. The kind where you shut off the dopamine drip for a while, remove the noise, say no to everything that fractures your focus, and say yes to the uncomfortable silence where real change begins. This isn't punishment, it's recovery. You're not escaping the world, you're escaping the trap. Start with 7 days. No endless scrolling, no fake dopamine. Just you, your thoughts, and the real work in front of you. Yes, it'll feel uncomfortable at first, that's the withdrawal. But then, something strange happens. You begin to feel clear. Your thoughts get sharper. You actually want to take action, not out of guilt, but from something deeper. Because now, it's no longer a war inside your head, it's just quiet. And from that quiet, momentum is born. Here are 4 steps to help you start your journey. Step 1. Stop feeding the beast. Cut off your digital dopamine drip. Delete the apps if you have to. Give your brain space to breathe again. Step 2. Embrace micro-wins. Do 1 push-up, read 1 page, start that project. The goal isn't achievement, it's momentum. Step 3. Abandon the fantasy self. Stop chasing perfection. Show up messy. Show up tired. It doesn't matter. Just stay consistent. Step 4. Make peace with slow. Progress isn't linear. Some days you'll crawl, but that still counts. Crawling is still moving forward. Don't try to change your whole life in a week. Just prove to yourself today that you're not dead inside. Not yet. This will take time, yes, but be patient with yourself and take it one step at a time. If you've been stuck for months, maybe years, know this: you're not alone. You're not a failure. You're not beyond saving. You are tired, you are overstimulated, and you are drowning in a world that profits from your paralysis. But that quiet part of you, the one still whispering, "I was made for more," that voice is still there. And maybe, just maybe, it's time to start listening. If this hits something inside of you, share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Like the video and subscribe to Dark Side of the Mind for more honest truths about how the modern world messes with your head and how you can take back control of your mind. Share in the comments section what you might be struggling with, and we will make a video to help you find a solution. Just know you're not alone.